One.
Hi guys, so this is going to be a tutorial on how you can create your note cards using Noodletools. So once you log into Noodletools and you go to your research paper project that you've created, you want to make sure that you click up here to where it says note cards. Once you've clicked on the note cards page, it will take you to this screen that will pop up right now. Your screen will be empty because you have not created any note cards yet, but as you create them, you will see these little index cards that will pop up. If you ever see that they disappear, you can always click the bird's eye view and you can move this around and it'll kind of show you these little gray spots, which are one of these little blank index cards that you will be filling in. So what you're going to do first to create a note card is you're going to go to the new button, the little green key that is in the upper left hand corner with the plus sign. It says new. You're going to click new. Now this part is really important because this is what your note card is going to be about. You want to make sure that you label each of these note cards properly. You want to label them if they are a pro or a con article. And since we have 3 of each, you may want to label it 1, 2, 3, and so forth. Okay? So I'm going to label this one actually SIRS Pro article number 1. And it's going to be the first one that I have. Okay? So maybe you even want to call it first. The next thing that we're going to do is you're going to select in this box over here where it says source. When you click on source, all of the sources that you added to your works cited page will pop up. I'm going to start with the first article from the pro side that we did, which was How Police Departments Are Ensuring the Use of Body Cameras by Gretel Kaufman. So when you are doing this article, you're going to want to make sure that you select that one. Obviously, when you're doing other articles, you want them to match the article that you're doing or the ebook that you're doing. So if you notice, this box on the right side says direct quotation and asks you to copy and paste and annotate here. Okay, so really what you're going to be doing is you're going to be copying and pasting a direct quote. You do have the option of doing indirect quotes, but for now we're just going to do a direct quote. So I'm going to go to the article. This is the article that we were using, and there's a lot of information that all of you probably highlighted and commented upon, okay? So I'm going to take this quote right over here that it says that body cameras have been proven to drastically reduce complaints, use of force and confusion over officer said, civilian said situation. So I'm literally going and just control copying the part of the quote that I like. And I'm going to go back to my Noodletools and I'm going to take it and I'm going to paste it there. Okay, should come up. There it is. Okay. Now, since it is a direct quote, hopefully you all remember that you need to make sure that you have quotation marks around it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put quotation marks around this quote. So that way you know that it is a direct quote. Now there's a spot over here that says in your own words. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to take that direct quote and you're going to paraphrase it, or you're going to find a way to somehow put that in your own words. So here it mentions that body cameras have been proven to drastically reduce complaints, use of force incidents, and confuse over officer said, civilian said situations. So maybe you want to put something like, let's see, by implementing the use of body cameras, there have been many changes, such as less complaints, let's see, minimal incidents that require force and decreased confusion between police officers and victims slash bystanders. Okay, there we go. So, oh, here it kind of took the information that I found and put it in our own words. So once I'm done doing that, I'm going to make sure I save and close. This does not have a page number because it's an online article, but when you do the ebook, you can put the page number over here. That's really important just for the ebook. When you're done, you have to make sure that you save and close, and you will have a new index card that will pop up over here. This is my SIRS Pro 1, and it's the first note card. You'll see that the quote comes up, the name of the source, and if you want more information, you can hit edit. There you go, and then that will look it up for you, or you can also hit details, and I think that will show you some information. So if you do hit details, what you'll notice is this is the index card that we just created, the note card that we just created. It gives you a different visual of the note card. So that's another way that you can look at it if you are interested in seeing it this way. I like this setup as well because once you start doing a few of them, it makes it easier to kind of see. So you can then go ahead and clear it and go back to tabletop, and that'll take you back to this. Now, say you want to delete a note card. All you have to do is just select the ones that you want to delete, okay? So say I wanted to delete both of these, all right, and I knew that they were no good. I would just select them. This little orange dotted box comes around it, and you would click delete. It'll say, are you sure you want to delete them? You would click yes, and then they would be gone. Notice how these little gray boxes are spread out. Sometimes they pile up in a weird way, and if you can't see them, just make sure that you move the bird's eye view box till you see the little gray squares. The last thing I do want to remind you is that if you leave your tab open for Noodletools because you don't want to forget about the page, you need to make sure you sign back in or refresh because it will not allow you to create more note cards if it has timed you out. So please make sure that you are conscious of that and you are constantly logging back in. If you've left the tab open for a very long time, it will time out. And that's basically your tutorial on how to create note cards. When you're ready to create more, you'll do the same exact process. You'll hit the new key, this box will come out, and you will go ahead and label it whatever you're going to label it, such as SIRS Pro 1, and this is the second the second note card. Whatever you want to do there, I make sure I choose that, and I'm going to annotate my quote, or I'm going to mention my quote here, and then I'm going to explain it in my own words over here. Okay, so once those two are done, you would hit save and close, and that would be done, and it would pop up over here, and here it is, second one. I'm going to bring it over here. Okay, so hopefully you understood that, and you will be able to start creating all of your note cards for the annotations you made for all of the articles. Have a great day.